Okay, so quick update on where I'm at. I have been working hard on rewriting my story. Basically, I figured out that the story that I created didn't really establish the Illumian world fully enough before trying to head off into the Mythic Lands. So I was trying to fit an entire story into the first quarter of the book, and it wasn't working because it felt almost like an entire story just in itself, and it wasn't quite expansive enough or complete enough to really work. So I started over, and I'm actually doing pretty well. I'm using Y-Writer 6 here as my program to go through and make the new book. And I restructured it based on the five core principles or whatever. I went through, I did the fool's cap basically, and said, okay, what needs to happen based on what I knew about the story. What needs to happen in the beginning, the middle, and the end to really make it work. So I did that. And I've gotten pretty far. It's actually going really well. I'm very close to the end. I've got about 3 chapters left that I'm planning on writing. I don't know, that may expand, that may change, but that's kind of where I'm at right now. And so, but I got stuck again because I wasn't sure exactly. I felt like the momentum was dying on the story, so I didn't know where to go. So I went back to the story grid, and I found this incredible resource here. They have story grid secrets of different genres. Okay, so these I believe are all internal genres or whatever. Let's see. No, internal, external. They have a breakdown of, where is it? Look at all these. Society genre, morality genre, performance genre. I mean, this is a treasure trove. So I went here and I figured out that there was, I had just about everything I needed to make this. I figured out my story as a status subgenre, status genre, what I'm saying. And I believe it's either a pathetic or sentimental subgenre, but that is not quite as important as realizing what the story scenes, obligatory scenes, and conventions are. And so I went through and I figured out those conventions. I'm going to have to tweak a few things towards the beginning. My mentors probably aren't filling the roles quite completely, at least the one that I created, the new one that I created, which was fine because I'm just learning her character. But I have pretty much everything else, but then the obligatory scenes really kind of nailed home how I need to end this. Core event, the protagonist chooses either to do what's necessary to attain higher status or to reject the world they strive to join. And the protagonist saves or loses themselves based on their actions in the core event. Failure is better than selling out. So that's where I'm at with the story. Is I'm really wanting to nail that core event and bring it home. And we're going to set it up for book 3, where she does go out on the Mythic tour. So that really kind of helped clarify things. I don't know if that helps anybody else. I'm always trying to figure out, what exactly makes a genre tick. And this is an incredible resource right here with all the different genres and what is required to really make them work. So if anybody else is into that, that's you go to storygrid.com. And you can go to storygrid.com/secrets-status-genre. And that, like I said, at the end there has a whole list of different genres, and goes into detail into what makes them that genre, what readers are expecting, what scenes need to happen, what the values are internally, that you need to hit to really drive the genre home. So I hope that helps everybody else. Oh, I also read, probably most of you have already read it, but the Save the Cat writes a novel, and that has another list of genres. It's a little more blanket in Save the Cat, where it's, the monster one kind of covers different horrors, that kind of stuff. So it's a little more general, and it's not quite as in-depth as this, but it's still very helpful if anybody's interested. So that's it. I hope everyone's having a good time writing.